Okay, this is lesson 24, parentheses and the associative property. So there are four basic operations of arithmetic: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Parentheses can help us group things in an equation and show us which order to do what. Okay, so let's look at this problem. 6 times 5 is 6 times 5 plus 4. So if I do that the way it's written, I do 6 times 5 is 30 plus 4, and I get 34. If I group certain terms together, so let's say I'm going to group 5 plus 4. I know I do this stuff in the parentheses first. So I'm going to say 5 plus 4 is 9. So 6 times 9 is 54. So I get two totally different answers depending on how I group things. That's pretty neat, isn't it? So it's really careful. Order of operations and paying attention to grouping symbols is really important in math. Example 1 says, Melody drew 8 flowers. She painted 4 blue, then she painted 2 red. How many weren't painted? Okay, so in my mind, I said, how many are painted? 4 and 2. So red ones, blue ones, and red ones. How many total flowers do I have? 8. So I know painted plus unpainted equals the total flowers. 4 plus 2 plus the unpainted equals the total. 6 plus unpainted equals 8. So I know 6 plus 2 is 8. Or I can say 8 minus 6. Either way. Did you see a little justify comment on there? Think about this just a minute. Why can't we subtract 4 from 8 and then add 2 for an answer of 6? Because I wanted to group my painted flowers, didn't I? Okay, example 2 says compare, and I'm comparing 2 times, parentheses, 3 plus 4, parentheses, and then 2 times 3, in parentheses, plus 4. Okay, so let's just go ahead and work the problems, and that's the way we can compare them, isn't it? So 3 plus 4, I'm going to do this stuff in the parentheses first, is 7. And you see how I wrote the problem, and then I'm going to work it out down. Again, I want you to show your work. Don't just put a greater than or less than sign. Show your work. Okay, anyway, back to the problem. 3 plus 4 is 7, so 2 times 7 is 14. Okay, so do the stuff in the parentheses first. 2 times 3 is 6, plus that 4, so 6 plus 4 is 10. So 14 is greater than 10. The little tiny point touches the smaller number. So the associative property says that it doesn't matter how you group the things you're adding, and it doesn't matter how you group the things you're dividing. You can group whatever you want to, as long as it's all addition or all multiplication. And you'll get the same answer. Here you can see that if I had grouped, here I grouped the multiplication, here I grouped the addition, and I get different answers, right? If this was all addition, it wouldn't matter. So if I said 2 plus 3 plus 4, I'm going to say 5 plus 4, right? I can again say 2 plus, bad marker, plus 3 plus 4, and I can group that. Does it matter? 2 plus 7, and it's still going to equal 9. I could do the same thing here. I cannot change how I group multiplication and division within the same equation and get the same answer. And that's what this is showing you. So, associative, I think about it like who associates with who. The 3 and the 4 are associating now, and now the 2 and the 3. It's like middle school when you have a best friend, and then all of a sudden, the next day, it's not your best friend anymore, not your associate. So associative means the groupings. Pay attention, do what's in the parentheses first, and I think you'll be fine on this lesson. Good luck.